Urek? Bayreuth? What is happening? I know everybody's losing their mind after this WOLKHAISONG pop up, but let's cover the chapter. So chapter begins where we left off with Elbaba gracefully taking his L, land on the ground, and he's thinking about Elaine, but still dodging accountability. But it's crazy that it really has been thousands of years since Elaine and Elbaba have seen each other. Feel free to fact check me on that. So we turn to see KIRIN running away. KIRIN's Haite can turn invisible, which is, I guess, a cool ability, but not necessary for the moment. But KIRIN gets right to the ship and immediately teleports. Does not wait for anybody else. Where we turn over to see Purpur panicking like, why would you leave me after you did all this to get me here? Then she ends up getting gripped up by Sea Snake. By the way, guys, Sea Snake and Cha, the duo we did not know we needed, but I appreciate this dynamic. By the way, Sea Snake know how he gripping up Purpur. Listen, this could have turned into a whole different scene if it was me. Back on topic. So no one's surprised the twin sisters aren't thanking Andraste for anything. But I think it's funny that Siu did notice that Andraste was purely used for taxi reasons. I'm going to assume that she'll probably be retired mostly for the rest of the season. Now, moving on, Bomb does give her praise and that seems to be good enough for her. But then my baby Tiara steps into the picture. This is where my problem begins. So I'm going to go on a little rant later on about this pen thing. But Tiara is letting Bomb keep the pen in exchange for something that she wants done. And then we move on to see Guru crowded up in some corridor in a corner. I'm not gonna lie, this made Guru look real lame. So he's texting somebody saying that he has the irregular and that you guys need to text me black, blah blah blah, you're gonna regret it. And then he gives us a little background on him. He got kicked out of a group chat that he had originally invited KIRIN to. So we can probably say that Guru is the reason why KIRIN's plans went the way they went. Meaning that KIRIN's in was Guru, but once Guru got shunted to the side, maybe depending on who's in this group chat, they thought that KIRIN was a better suit in terms of working with Lobopia. But they tell Guru to bring Bomb to a certain area if he wants to be invited back to the group chat. Now, what is this area that Bomb needs to go to before the match? I was assuming that in Rachel's place where she's already at the Sprout, that maybe Bomb needed to go somewhere inside there before the match, but they're saying outside. So I'm not sure where this is leading to, guys. You guys let me know what you think about this. And then we get Kun and Rak discussing everything finishing and that they can head to the chess match. However, Kun has a small monologue talking about the Sprout. Now, usually in lore, when they talk about an area being a regular place, it's not a regular place. So guys, what is this Sprout? Telling you, for me, I think it's any ceiling place, but it's a place that GUSTANG is trying to lure both Bomb and Trom to. You guys guess what you want. I don't think there's a dragon sealed here, but you guys let me know. So here's where things get very interesting. Flashback to the Pobidu mothership, which has been a long time since we've been to it. Someone's giving Belier a report on the branch heads, calling Proust the supreme librarian. I wonder what that means. I'm going to discuss more about librarians at the end of the chapter, so make sure you stick around. But Belier tosses the book and says it's time to leave this stupid library. Belier's character has took a turn for me because not only did he toss a book, which is something most Bopedo people wouldn't do, but we get a flashback of him and GUSTANG before he became vice captain, and it appears that he's lying on the ground like he's some homeless guy, and apparently he wants to destroy the Pobidu family even though he's in it. But GUSTANG is giving him the keys to do so. So guys, man, what is happening in Pobidu right now? Belier gives the order to his family to beat the branch heads down, and he's gonna use them for something. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the Lobopia women in this chapter are looking This is the one with the angel wings, but she uses a cool ability where her wings turn to like blood. But as she transforms, she realizes that she's in front of the Pobidu mothership, and we see Belier come out and look down upon all of them, calling them chess pieces. So as I predicted a long time ago, LOBADON would probably be the one to go rescue his brothers and sisters. So he ends up going to Bond, telling them that he can't escort them, but Tiara intervenes, telling LOBADON like, hey, what's your goal here? What's your plan here? And they exchange, saying that they will go to war if they need to. But Tiara lets LOBADON know that her goal is to exterminate the third party. What is it? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So it seems like they're going to work together until they can at least get rid of the revolutionaries. And it seems that they're going to take two different routes to get to the chess match. Now, we stumble upon these two random regulars who seem to be traveling, saying that the war doesn't bother them. And then they stumble across a WOLKHAISONG ship, and we have no idea who's in it. That's how the chapter ends. Let's discuss. Who do you guys think is in this WOLKHAISONG ship? Is it Bayreuth? Is it Urek? And why are they here? Because now there's 5 different groups here that'll be at least at the chess match. We got Fug, Lobopia, Po-Bidu, the Revolutionaries, and now WOLKHAISONG. I have no idea what Bae Ryuk or Urek could be doing here. I mean, I thought that this event would be televised, so why would they come in person if everybody's gonna see it regardless? Imagine the potential tension at the match. Imagine if you had different family heads there, Lustlek there, Urek and them, they're all sitting in attendance, and we get different viewpoints of how they're seeing the match. It would be crazy. I hope CU does it, but yeah. Now we talk about Belair and GUSTANG, and I gotta say, guys, I did not see this coming. I mean, I will say, I've always been under the impression that Belair has been loyal to his father. I've mentioned this many times to you guys, and some of you think that Belair has never been, but it appears he has the same mind state where he is loyal to GUSTANG. However, GUSTANG is giving this man the keys to destroy everything. So we gotta discuss this. So firstly, Belair has always been different because one, he does not wear glasses. Now I don't know if you guys peep the importance of that. So it appears that people like Dumas, there's a couple spear bearers like the redheaded one who don't wear glasses, and I assume that these people are not librarians, because even when we got introduced to Dumas, it just said high ranker in the Po-Bidu army. It does not say anything about being a librarian. So I'm going to assume that people who wear glasses, it has something to do with them being a librarian. I mean, look at Proust. It was mentioned that Proust was the supreme librarian. However, Belair is the vice captain, which is second in charge. So what's the difference there? You guys let me know what you think about that and analyze it. Now, GUSTANG giving Belair the keys to destroy everything, I'm not sure where that goes. I'm not sure where that goes, but here's my assumption. I think that GUSTANG is just using Belair to cause destruction in the tower. So you use your son so you can have an excuse to climb the tower again, go against the hard, so you can focus on your plan while your son causes destruction and people are hunting him down and all types of things. It'll give GUSTANG time to plan and do what he wants. Do I think Belair is going to be successful in this ultimately? Probably not. I mean, imagine one person who's a son, not even a family head or an irregular, destroying the 10 great families. However, he can cause disruption and destruction. So I think that's GUSTANG's ultimate plan, but a development I didn't see. Now the group chat thing with Garuru. So who are these people in the group chat? We've only seen a select few people use cell phones. So we've seen a few people in Po-Bidu, Rachel, Belair, and now we know that KIRIN uses it. So who are the people in this group chat? Are they only the revolutionaries, and what are their plans? Garuru seems desperate, and they really did just trade KIRIN for Garuru, where I guess KIRIN, because he has more power and influence, they used him instead of Garuru. But for now, we'll just say the revolutionaries group chat, and maybe Garuru's trying to get his way back in. I don't know towards what end, but we'll see. So now it's time for my rant, guys, and I will let you know that this chapter is a 6 out of 10 because of this. Bomb retains the pen, and I don't like this because now we have a Deus Ex Machina effect in place. So imagine a situation where we're at the chess match and GUSTANG decides that he is going to kill Trom, and Bomb wants to protect him, but we know that Bomb's not strong enough. What if Bomb is able to like do something with the pen, like copy himself, where he's able to use a part of him to save GUSTANG and another one to take Trom away? Like, imagine some broken shit like that, right? It's whack, it's unexpected. I don't like having that. It's serving up as a buffer to break things. And Bomb has enough utility, he has enough power. He does not need something broken. I mean, I can already see a panel where, you know, something's happening and Bomb pulls the pen out and GUSTANG's looking at him like, why the fuck do you have that? It's whack. I hate it. I don't like it very much, and Bomb doesn't need it. So I hope that CU does not keep this, because an X Factor like that in the hands of an irregular like Bomb is just not cool, guys. So hopefully CU gives it back to him, or it doesn't work for Bomb or something. Chapter 6 out of 10, like I said, mainly because the pen stuff dropped it for me. But do be here Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I am going to do the stream as normal. And I will say, guys, look out for the stream. It's going to be called Ranking the Ops, where me and Naya, if you guys don't know Naya D. Hemmings, I'll link his channel below, but I've already asked him, and we're going to do the Ops ranking tier list, where basically we're ranking all of Bomb's opponents and villains that he's faced throughout the series. So it won't be like you know, there are criteria. Bomb has to at least fought them in the fight, and they have to have their own objective. So for instance, like somebody like Karaka wouldn't be a part of it, where Karaka and him did fight, but Karaka and him ultimately had the same goal, where Karaka was hunting him without necessarily knowing him. So yeah, it's going to be a very fun stream, sort of like my ranking the character stream. So make sure you guys show up for that. I'll let you guys know in the community post when we do this. But cheers, make sure you have a good week.